very, very careful in embracing these things, and realize that they could be elements of conditioning, trying to get us used to the idea that these beings are benevolent, that these beings have come to save us, that these beings they've come to teach us, that they even created us. There's some that even believe that. This is terrible. It's terribly deceptive. It's just nonsense. But some of the research that is done is even more nonsensical. Some of the research that is done to support these theories is even more nonsensical. We should look further into these things, okay? We should, just like in 1 John 4:13, we must try these spirits whether they are of God. Most of these teachings, and these spirits do not confess that Jesus Christ has come in the flesh. Matter of fact, if you mention the name of Jesus, they disappear. They're gone. The source of these beings is not benevolent. These beings have been around for a very, very, very long time, and they're evil. They are not to be trusted, and we ought to be very careful when listening to them. We ought to be very careful when they appear. Of course, they have knowledge that we do not have. They have knowledge of the universe that we just do not have, and we cannot be in awe of this knowledge. We can't be in awe. We can't wish to grab hold of this knowledge. That's how Eve was tempted. When we know some things that you do not know, and we can't fall victim to that, because if God did not tell us these things, then it was not for us to know. And we must trust that God has told us what we need to know. Nevertheless, there are many of us that have fallen victim to these seducing spirits. The agenda behind these spirits, their genetic manipulations, their kidnappings, their all these things, they obviously, the fruit just is not holy, just is not righteous. We need to stay away, and we need to pray against these spirits, for they are evil. I submit to you that they are fallen angels and demons, whose master is Lucifer and Satan. They've just been repackaged for the modern man to accept and embrace. They've changed their strategy. They've reinvented themselves, so to speak. But the initiative, the purpose, and the main goals are all the same. To take that worship which you would otherwise give to God, the glory that is God's and God's alone, to steal that and take that and give that instead to Lucifer and to Satan. That has not changed. Through all the Babylonian mystery religions of the past, that was the goal, that was the purpose. That's what men were doing, worshiping demons. 2 Corinthians chapter 11 verse 14 states, "And no marvel, for Satan himself is transformed into an angel of light." In 1 Timothy chapter 4 verses 1 through 2, it states that, "Now the Spirit speaketh expressly, that in the latter times some shall depart from the faith, giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of demons, speaking lies and hypocrisy, having their conscience seared with a hot iron." So unable to discern these seducing spirits, unable to discern the true intent of them, is what man's having their conscience seared. But these spirits are seducing, and they are doctrines of devils. In Luke chapter 10 verses 17 through 20, we see here, "And the 70 returned again with joy, saying, Lord, even the devils are subject unto us through thy name. And he said unto them, I beheld Satan as lightning fall from heaven. Behold, I give unto you power to tread on serpents and scorpions, and over all the power of the enemy, and nothing shall by any means hurt you. Notwithstanding, in this rejoice not, that the spirits are subject unto you, but rather rejoice because your names are written in heaven. So we see that these seducing spirits, these devils, are subject to Jesus Christ and to his authority. Because of his authority, we can exercise authority as well over them through the authority of Jesus Christ. We can cast true believers, true followers of Jesus Christ, full of faith and full of his spirit, and his spirit alone, have authority over these demons. They don't answer to Buddha. They don't answer to the Pope. They don't answer to Muhammad. They don't answer to any other spirit. The Spirit of Jesus Christ they fear, they tremble, and they submit to his authority and his authority alone.